So the way that I make puppy mush, guys, most people will make it in a blender. I don't like making it in a blender, and I'll tell you guys why I don't. The reason why I don't like making it in a blender is because it comes out too soft. When you blend it, it turns into a powder. I don't like doing that because the goal here is to try to train the puppies to learn how to eat kibble. You know, you want to train them to learn how to eat the kibble, so when you start giving them the dry kibble, they're able to eat it properly and not choke on it. So I don't like blending it. What I do instead, guys, is I grab a little bit of dry kibble. I'm gonna show you guys. The kibble that I use is it's actually called Diamond puppy food. I use a purple bag. I'll put up a picture of that. How much do you feed them? I don't weigh it out, guys. The way that I feed them, once they're a little bit older and they're able to eat mush, I kind of just go by sight. You know, you look at the puppy, you look at the size of his stomach, and imagine how much he could eat. You know, if his stomach is this big, you feed him that much of food, you know. So right here, I've got some kibble. I put the kibble in here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some goat milk with this. I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm also gonna add some Pedialyte. I like adding Pedialyte because I like keeping them hydrated. Since they're not getting any water yet, I like keeping them hydrated until they're able to drink water by themselves. So I'll put a little bit of Pedialyte on there. How do I do it? I got my goat milk right here, and I grab this syringe. If you don't have a syringe, just kind of eyeball it, guys. It ain't that crazy, you know. It's pretty simple. Like I said, just imagine your puppy's belly and how much you can fit in there. So look, we're gonna start with the Pedialyte. I add this is a 10 cc syringe. I add one full 10 cc syringe of Pedialyte on there. The reason why I do this is because this is gonna help soak this up. You know, once you soak this up, the dry kibble is gonna suck that up. It's gonna get a little bit moist and it's gonna soften it up so it's not that hard on them. If you feed a newborn puppy that's just learning how to eat kibble, dry kibble, he's gonna choke and he might die. So you don't wanna do that. So I put one Pedialyte, and then I put 2 of milk. This is for one puppy. Depending on how many puppies you do, you're gonna put 3 of these, 2 of the milk and 1 of the Pedialyte for each puppy. And like I said, if you don't have a syringe, just kind of eyeball it, guys. You don't want your mush to be too watery. Why? Because if it's too watery, what happens is they'll start to eat it, and once they start licking it, and they get really excited with the good flavor, and what happens is that they'll start aspirating it. It'll go through their nose, and if they go through their nose, they can get pneumonia, they can get sick, and they can end up dying. So you don't want it to be too watery. You also don't want it to be too dry. Now, I'll give you guys a key.